So tonight I've been looking even more at houses for rent. I mean, it's as I talked about before, it's not something I will do right now. I mean, looking for house to rent in the Washington area, and it's huge. I have a little issue with it also because, or problem, because I'm not sure which of the universities I would end up at. And there are 19 universities in Washington D.C. area, but there are 5 of them are research universities, and I'm not sure which one. Or I know that at least 3 of them has had cooperations with Swedish universities before. So. And they are not located any near each other, so it's really hard to know. So it's a really big area to look over and see what's where to live. And I'm thinking I don't want to have to travel more than 1 hour 15 minutes, something like that, because after that it's getting a little bit hotter. I think that's reasonable distance to have to work, but yeah, it's interesting. Lots of small places, and also think I need to look into the laws a little bit more. I think I talked about that before, but I want to know a little bit more about which rules applies to some things in my life and where it's easiest to live simply, because there are 2 different states I could stay in, and yeah, it's quite exciting to think about actually. Also try to look up some places in Europe, to making some traveling plans for next summer, hopefully. I'm not sure at all that we will be able to go anywhere, because I haven't been working for so long, and I will probably not have that long vacation next year, because I've simply been home all this year. But I hope that we'll be able to do that. And we're thinking about either Italy or actually Ireland. Got inspired by this lovely viewers of mine, John and his lovely daughter. And it would be really nice to visit Ireland actually. So we're thinking a little bit about that, but I have no really real plans for it, just changing things up. And yeah, and Ro is either she's starting to get sick, getting a cold, or she having more problem with her reflux. She's coughing a lot, waking up all the time because she's coughing, and seems to have some problems to swallow and pain in her throat. And it might sound mean, but I really hope it's infection, because if it's reflux which started to give her even more problems, I don't really know what to do, because she's having the dose of her drug she got is already way over the maximum dose for a child her age, and I give her medication 6 times a day, and to increase that even more would mean that I have to wake her up in the night to give her. I was forced to do that with another drug. I did that for 2 weeks, and it was horrible for all of us to go up in the middle of the night and blend the medicine, because this is also a drug you can't prepare more than 30 minutes before you should have it. So if we end up there again, I has to go up and fix it in the middle of the night. And naturally I will do that if she needs, but it's not that it's all about. But I really hope we don't have to, because it's kind of exhausting. It's also really sad to see her to see her in pain, to see that she's not really doing well. On the other hand, it had been awful if she had an affection going on right now, because I can tell that she really enjoys seeing other kids and having a lot of fun, and she's developed so much right now, mentally, and her language is developing a lot. She's learning new words every day, and she's communicating with other kids through words too now, more and more, which I think is really fascinating. And naturally, she don't know that many words, but she uses them in really creative ways. Like there was a little girl who wanted to push her. She was sitting in this walking stroller, and I climbed up on it, and it was other little girl who wanted to have the stroller, and Ro told her, no, like it was a no when she was trying to touch the stroller, and the little girl still touched it. And then Ro just picked her hand up and removed it and said goodbye. And it's like, yeah, it couldn't get any clearer what she was thinking, and sadly it didn't work. The girl didn't care about it, but she did that a lot right now, trying to communicate with real words, and I find it fascinating. She also has. She always liked music, and do this baby dance, jumping up and down. But she's doing that even more right now, and she's starting to do some special moves with her hands. And I should try to record it someday because it's really funny to watch, and it's both when she hears music, especially when it's commercials on TV, but also when I sing for her or when she hears music on the TV and so on. But also when she gets really excited and happy about something, and you're telling her, now we're going to go on a bike, and when she started dancing, it's yeah, it's lovely to see. She's a really lovely child, and it's kind of heartbreaking to see her in pain so much, but it's nothing you can do anything about.